Hello, beautiful humans. I'm actually really excited to do this. Of course, I know some of you guys are from my other channel, Tarot Therapy, but of course, many of you have been with me since I was She Do Tarot. And you guys miss She Do. I miss She Do too. So we're back. So this is literally the first reading that I'm doing on this channel because I want to just get it cracking. And I'm bringing back an oldie but goodie in the sense of a reading I used to do back in the day, because all the readings that are going to be over here on She Do Tarot, they're all going to be readings in which they're timeless in so many words. So over on Tarot Therapy, of course, you guys know we have the soul sessions, and it's monthly. But for those of you who are not subscribers over there, you guys have no idea who I am. Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Marlo. But this is kind of a timeless read, but the way that I do them is I don't know who it's for, right? I have no intentions of what it's about. It's just me more or less using my gifts, using these cards to get a message to whoever needs it in reference to their love situations or whatever it is that comes out. And others of you may be familiar of these oldie but goodies, which are my little initial cards. So I'm going to pick 3 letters, which will be the person that this is about, or your person, their first, middle, or last name. So it's going to be 3, not saying that all 3 of them need to be, but one of those 3 letters if this reading is for you. And then I have my trusty dusty dice, and we're going to get some zodiac signs for the person, and hopefully I can read the glyphs. I always get confused between like Capricorn and I forget what the other sign is. I always mess up on. So let's see what initials. Okay. We're going to take those 2. We got 2 so far that this reading is for. One more, Spirit. So we have, let's see, okay, this is interesting. And this is so funny that it spells a word. So, and don't judge me because I literally like did these like 4 years ago. I'm gonna make them look prettier eventually. The first letter we have is R. The second is E. The third is D. And I think it's hilarious that if you put them together, it says red, you know? So maybe that's their nickname, or maybe they're a red bone. I don't know. And let's go ahead and shake up our die to find out what zodiac sign you or whoever this reading is for are. Whoa. We have Gemini and Pisces. Interesting. Okay. I'm here for it. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to pull some of my little tea leaf cards to get some general energy for the overall theme of this reading. And then we're going to go ahead and jump in with the Tarot of Sexual Magic. First card out we have is Parrot. It says someone will gossip. Ooh. About all of your secrets. Ooh, child. Oh, child. What's up with the birds? Next, we have Rooster. Mind you, if you're new and you've never seen anything I've done before, I have a camera that is sometimey and very prissy, and my autofocus sometimes is a jerk. So also don't judge. It says an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Wow. Why am I getting vibes of this? Like this is a person who's a little out of narky. And if I were to just say what it is that I'm picking up on intuitively with this, this feels like a person where you may feel as if you don't want to use the term like narcissist in reference to them, because you're kind of like, who am I to say that? right? But, and then the fact that it's a watered down term that everyone uses and often use wrong. But this is a person where, dude, this is a very arrogant kind of person that, and it feels like a male, to be quite honest, of who this is I'm speaking about. So this is like a very arrogant male who kind of like pops off and is just very crass and very cold, will like ice you out, give you the silent treatment and things of the sort. And literally, this is just like what I'm picking up intuitively, y'all. This feels like some type of a rift, but this rift would be something that happens quite frequently with the two of you. And it's almost like eh, this person having another person or friends or something like that. And I don't know if you like set a boundary. We'll find out about that in the cards. If you set a boundary or try to go like no contact with this person, and how they're getting back at you is by like talking smack about you. So if you guys have like mutual friends, or if they have an ex or a baby mama or something like that, but it's like the person is bad mouthing you because you set a boundary, because it's like what it sounds like to me is like narcissistic rage. So I feel like it's something you did to protect yourself because of this person's behavior. And it's almost like they're trying to punish you for standing up for yourself, is what it is that I'm feeling. Oh, wonderful. And the next card that we have, okay, come on, autofocus. You are like not making a good first impression for the people who don't know us. It says ear. Okay, it's a little bit there. All right, it says ear and it says good news. Okay, so that makes me happy. So this is something that could be going on at present. And it doesn't matter when it is that you watch this, because when you watch it, it's going to be at the right time. But this is something that can be going on at present, or this can be something that happened kind of past tense. But whatever the case, I feel the energy you guys are coming to is this more or less ceasing, or this person being kind of called out or seen. So what I do want to say, because I don't know what the card's about to say, but what I do want to say is that if this is someone, regardless of which sign is, which your initials are, what have you, but if you resonate with that little theme narrative, what I would tell you, if you made the decision to kind of draw a line in the sand, go no contact, or set a boundary, I would tell you to stick to your guns, because it's almost, and this is something I talk about a lot on my other channel, like the is not is paradigm. Or if we were to say it quite simply, it always gets worse before it gets better, right? It's like you're kind of going through this is not dark time of this person just like losing their, SHIT, and it's for the sole purpose of you kind of bending on the stance that you've taken, right? So stick to your guns is what I say, because it's going to be over soon. But let's see what the tarot has to say. Whoa. Okay, first card out, we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. And my autofocus is still being a jerk. I am so mad at my autofocus right now. You do not understand. There we go. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, what I feel with this, my beautiful human, is as far as this connection with the two of you guys, and I think this is something you kind of already known, it's out of alignment. I would even go as far as to say, and I don't know why I want to say it like this, it's unequally yoked. I think in the very beginning, you felt like this was like soulmate person you could spend the rest of your life with, but it's almost like over time, who this person was when you first met them was one very particular way. And over time, and I can't even say like over a long course of time, it's like in the very beginning, things were one way, and then all of a sudden they switched, you know? So it went from feeling as if this person was, there was the potential for this person to invest in you a great deal, and that this had the potential to be your end all be all. Because if we're looking at it just like straight tarot, my belief with the aces is that a 10 exists inside of all aces, because the ace is a seed that you plant, and it's something that over time grows into, the 10 of pentacles, which is your stability, your security, your lineage, family, things of the sort. And I feel coming into this partnership, that's really what you felt. But at this time with this person, or what influenced you to kind of leave this person behind, is because you felt kind of robbed or cheated, like having almost like a very jovial outlook on life, or being a very happy person. You were full of personality in life, and hope and wonder for the future. And you meet this person that you feel like you can share that with, but it's almost like over time you were robbed of that. So I feel there's a level of grief and loss that y'all are going through, even though I think that you're at a place to where you feel like this isn't a healthy connection. It's almost reminiscing, if you will, about what could have been, and feeling as if you got cheated out of that. And what I would say in reference to this, you're not grieving the loss of this person, because they don't seem like a very great person. You're grieving the loss of who it is you wish they were. You know what I mean? So it's a need to be aware of that. So let's see what else we have going on here. Next card. Okay, that is terrifying. We have the Knight of Chalices. My first inclination with this, I'm just going to say, because I have to say it out loud, if it hits me first as soon as I see a card, the very first thing that hit me with this is I think there's going to be a potential for this person to try to come back. Because here's the thing: you cut them off, you stood your ground, that pissed them off, they went into like full on like narc rage mode. And it's the thought of hitting you in a sensitive spot to where it's like, oh, I'm going to tell, your secrets, or that thing about your past that don't nobody know. Or for some of you, this could just be a fear, because maybe like in an intimate kind of moment you shared, and I don't know why I'm saying I don't know why. Look, y'all know I'm psychic in real life. I don't know why I be saying I don't know why when I know damn well. What I'm picking up on specifically with this is I feel like it has something to do with some sort of sexual trauma, and whether that's like sexual abuse by, when you were a kid, or like in college, if it was like a date R word type of thing. I feel it's something like that you haven't shared with a lot of people, but with you being in love with this person, you shared this with them. So it's either they're literally going around, and I feel like if they're going around gossiping about you, I feel it would have gotten back to you by now, because I really feel like y'all have mutual friends. But if nothing has come to you at this time that you're watching this, whenever you watch it, then what this would be saying to me is this is a fear that you have, because you know that you told this person something you wouldn't want them to repeat. But even with, and that's like a little side message there, but even with them kind of going like ape right now, there is the potential, because my first inclination with seeing this Knight of Cups is that they may completely switch, because they see that the anger and the rage and the fear of them revealing the secrets didn't work, right? So it's like them trying to switch and come back all sweet and kind, which is something I feel that this person has done with you before. I really get the inclination that they would do it again, because where I see you guys are at present is you're trying to focus on your self-love. I mean, some of you may be, trying to start a spiritual path or going deeper on a spiritual path. Some of you guys may be in therapy, or you're just trying to start working out again, eating better, like self-care, things of the sort. And because they're seeing that the rage isn't working and that you're kind of standing your ground, it's like now they feel like they need to switch strategies. So it's like they'll come back like all sweet and kind. I'm sorry, please forgive me, things of the sort. But like I told you guys a few minutes ago, don't fall for the okie doke. You know what I mean? It's like keep standing your ground. Don't allow, fear to grasp a hold of you, you know? to where you end up falling for this again. Okay, next card out, we have the 7 of Pentacles. In this particular deck, this is my soul tie card. So this is more or less, and let me just say it how it is, sweetheart. This is my soul tie card in the Tarot of Sexual Magic. And the whole thing is when you feel that you have this unexplainable energetic tie with this person where I know that they're really a less than stellar human being, but I just cannot leave them alone. I don't know what it is. I don't know why we have this kind of connection. I don't like, even though I know that they're bad for me type of thing. If a person comes back like this, it's really hard to say no. It's really hard to kind of cut ties. And if you do, it's always temporarily because you feel that there's some otherworldly, ethereal connection that the two of you have, right? Why I say this is because looking at this as the 7 of Pentacles, it's waiting in vain because we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse and the 7 of Pentacles. So more or less why this relationship has never manifested, grown into, matriculated into what it is that you desire. Like I said in the beginning, like that 10 of Cups kind of energy, that 10 of Pentacles kind of energy, that overall fulfillment, that stability, that security, having a strong foundation with this person. The reason why it's never matriculated into that is because it's a seed that's null and void that was planted, proverbially speaking. So it's like, this relationship was built on, sand as opposed to rock, if we could say it that way. Because this person, dude, they have issues for real. They're like and that's why I say it feels very narky to me, because it's like they're very arrogant, very self-serving, and it's like they're only concerned about themselves. So even with them attempting to come back, it has nothing to do with like, oh, I messed up, you know what I mean? And I missed out on a good thing. It's more about power and control, because it's like the audacity of you to choose yourself and love yourself and like not let me treat you however I want to, right? But you want to be cautious with the 7 of Pentacles coming up, because it puts you in a position to where you could kind of fall for the okie doke. Because I feel whoever this is for, you probably think this person is like your soulmate or twin flame or something like that. So where it's very hard for you to, stand your ground with this person, even though you're doing a really good job at it. But I feel with them coming back all sweet and nice, it's like you're wanting to get a return on your investment. And I feel that's why you keep kind of getting tugged back to this person, because you want them, you have a hope that they go back to who they were in the beginning. And you feel like you spent so many, months, years, you invested so much emotional energy with these being Pentacles. You could have literally invested a lot of money into this person, like, helping them pay bills or, helping them get a car, whatever the case. You've invested a lot in them financially for some of you, right? And natural human nature is when we invest in a partnership with someone, we want it to culminate into, that end all be all kind of deal. And that's really what the soul tie is. It's not really so much, or if we were to call it what it is, it's a trauma bond, right? It's like why we have these etheric chords with people, because I mean, there really are chords in the ethereal realm. But the reason why we have them to understand it in like an everyday human 3D kind of way, and what like a soul tie / trauma bond is, it's the fact that this is a person who proverbially broke you, right? And that yearning that you have for them is their desire to fix what they broke, or to get back what you feel that they robbed from you, right? That's what this is really saying to me. And I feel this is the cycle that you're continuously in with this person, is because whether this Ace of Pentacles is them robbing you, meaning literally financially, them taking a lot of money from you, not paying you back, if this is a person ghosting you, you know what I mean? Whatever the case, it's them taking something from you. You try to mend yourself. In the meantime, in between time, you try to move forward, you try to move on. Then this person comes back, right? With whatever story as to why, right? And because you already feel robbed, it's kind of like, well, maybe they really are sorry, you know, and they're coming back correct this time. But you always get stuck at the 7 of Pentacles because you're still waiting. You're waiting for the return on your investment. You're waiting for the fruit of your labor. And the cycle just starts all over. You know what I mean? So, my advice to whoever this is that this is for, in this particular instance with this particular person, my advice would be to stand your ground, as difficult as I know that that may be. You know, this situation for the foreseeable future of whenever it is that you watch this, I don't see this changing. I don't see this being different. It's you're going to stay in that same cycle. And the only way to break it, because I always say, people love people, I get it. But the only way for a relationship or a connection to change is a person has to have an incentive to change. And if both people are staying the same and maintaining like the homeostasis of this connection, there's no incentive to do anything different. So whether you want to be with this person or you're completely over it, whatever the case, the best stance for you to take is to stand in your power. So whether that's no contact, setting a boundary, if you want things to look different or if you want to move on, that's the best stance for you to take, my friend. So I hope that that makes sense, my lovey. I hope that you subscribe. I missed you guys. Let me know what you think about this reading in the comments. And until the next time, I love your face and I'll see you guys sooner than later, my friends.